the next morning. What is up, Scar Knight bringing you Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. On this episode, we're gonna go say hi to Sabretooth. Good morning, Colossus. Flap, flap, here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. Alright, thanks for delivering throw up to our mailbox again, Palepper. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you haven't figured it out already or haven't seen the recent episodes, you would know that the recent episodes is post-commentary. But I'll make up for it, and it'll be back soon in live commentary. But nonetheless, this here episode is a bit different than the rest because there's story progression on some episodes, and this is what I was talking about with the other episodes. Hard to find an Oranberry sod, please share a little bit. I'm pretty sure I misread that. Client's Voltorb, find an Oranberry near Thunderwave Cave on the 5th floor. Difficulties E with the 100 $. So there is that. So, yeah, we have to just find this item specifically. I'm pretty sure I covered that before already. Here's this mission. I don't know how I did it, but I can't exit. I feel faint. Please help. It's Pidgey. The objective, help me, Thunderwave Cave on the 4th floor with the difficulty of E, and I think it said 100 $. Was something else. This dungeon is scary, roar, someone! Wurmple, help me, Thunderwave Cave, 3rd floor. Rated E for everyone with gravel rocks and a mystery item that he will give, or she will give. I'm not really sure what the gender of this Wurmple is, but nonetheless, we're gonna go immediately check the shop because that's something that I have to do just to make sure that the TMs and the orbs is what I want, which it won't really matter because I literally can't afford anything just having $74. God, I wish I could pay for this Reviver Seed, but I can't. It sucks. It sucks being poor, man, but nonetheless, we're gonna go over here. And in the last episode, Wigglytuff has finally opened the shop, and by unlocking Wigglytuff, we also unlock Makuhita, which we're gonna take care of this episode. That's what I was trying to say. When there's not story progression episodes, there are going to be these kind of episodes where we're going to be doing rescues and also the dojo. While I do this, I'm going to turn my money in the bank. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to introduce what the Makuhita Dojo does and all that stuff. And doing Thunderwave Cave missions because that's the most that I have in my mailbox. There's 3 and the other ones have like 2 or so. So right here I'm going to introduce the friend areas because we got Magnesis finally joining our team, and this is the power plant. It's a pretty nice place, you know, a bunch of machines and stuff. It appears to be a little sleepy, but it's still full of energy. So you could select whatever you want right here. So I'm going to select join team. If you don't select that, he's not coming with you, so there is that. And for all your other friend areas that you bought is right here, like South Plains is what I got, and Eastern Forest and all that. So besides getting one partner, if you want an additional partner, you're gonna have to go all to these other areas to know which Pokemon that you want joining your team. So it can be a little bit tedious because it's not exactly organized. If you name your Pokemon Fred and you don't remember what that Pokemon is, you're gonna have to visit that place to find out. Nonetheless, though, we're gonna go straight to the dojo and introduce that. The Makuhita Dojo, that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, let's go talk to him. This is the Makuhita Dojo. Through rigorous training, one begets true power. So where do you wish to train? And there's the grass, electric, fighting, flying, dark, and steel maze. So what I ultimately decided is picking the dark maze because the dark types are the least offensive types, and not only that, the dark maze, your decision stands. Let the training begin. And not only that, because of the obvious reason that I'm a fighting type, strong against these dark type Pokemon, so that's why I chose. Along with Magnesis and Pikachu, they should do alright. That is my reasoning, and I stand by it, as the words of Makuhita goes. So there is that. So here I'm showing off about my gravel rock throwing skills, and I misclicked, but there you go. You see that gravel rock fly straight across the screen. It's so cool. But yeah, so when it comes to the dark maze, you can't actually recruit any Pokemon for all the mazes, that at least, and there's only 3 floors, with the final floor having like a mini boss. So that is the training when it comes to all these mazes. And it might be different later on in the game that you'll see later, but in the DX version it's a bit different how they handle the Makuhita Dojo. And that is that, like, it's like a kind of almost like a Pokemon Gauntlet, and there's also somewhat of a tutorial thing. The way they handle things, and you level up so much. And that's the thing that I'm gonna have to talk about later, is just like, oh my gosh, when it comes to the DX version. Yeah, I'll talk about that soon. It's just, you guys have it so good. So freaking good. So much positive, good things going on there. But I'll talk about that in a second, because we're about to approach the 3rd floor right here and face the mini boss, or the mini bosses. There's 4 of them with 2 flying types. The whole reason I did this because I was a fighting type with the least offensive typing, and they throw in a dark flying type, and now I have to back off, hope that my electric type Pokemon can handle them, being double teamed pretty much. I killed the Poochyena luckily. Alright, hopefully Magnemite could select the right move, and it died. Okay, so now I have to back up in the corner while Pikachu's getting triple teamed. And he's about to die. No, please don't hurt Sabertooth. Don't, oh my god, man. And that's what sucks. If your partner Pokemon dies and you're still alive, it don't matter. You just game over. Oh yeah, you failed to reach the end. More training is what you need. But effort is not wasted. It's never wasted. Learn from this and move forward. We're gonna do that again. This is the Makuhita Dojo, and yeah, that's the thing about the dojos that's pretty good in my opinion, is that no matter what, even if you fail or even win, it doesn't end your day, just like all the other rescue missions, because even if it's a not story progressive mission, you just end your day after that. But for the dojos, you can stay here as long as you want. You could complete all these dojos in the same day in game, and it wouldn't matter. Of course, there's some unlockable dojos that I'm not mentioning yet because obviously they're not unlocked yet. So there is that one thing. But you could get a lot done just by staying here alone. But I'm only gonna go with one dojo at a time. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. But yeah. I'm just gonna go quickly to it because I don't want to stay doing one dungeon for too long, but I have to remind you guys that Mystery Dungeon is indeed a hard game. At least for the red and blue version. So now we're back here on the 3rd floor, facing these 4 guys again, except that's the only different thing about it. I can't get Magnesis back because he got KO'd. So it's just me and Pikachu this time. And I have to set Sabertooth to do exclusive move user. I think I switched it off because of the last boss battle that we had, that I was trying to get Pikachu away or something, I think that's what happened. But I'm trying to look at all my items, but that is something I have to mention. If you lose the battle, you lose half your items, and I'm pretty sure I lost my Pecha Scarf because I don't see it in my bag. And even if you were to wear it, and Pikachu's getting double teamed, even if you were to wear it and you lose, you could lose your equipped item, which sucks. I hate it when that happens, so I kind of feel bad that I lose out on that. Nonetheless, Colossus is level 10, I believe. And 2 Murkrows versus me and Pikachu. Pikachu could definitely handle it, but not more than one. Oh jeez. Okay, well, Pikachu Thunder Shocked them. That's cool. Uh-oh. It's just me and Murkrow. And Pikachu. That's what I was about to say, but... Oi! This is a lot harder than I thought. I thought it was going to be easy, but I was clearly proven wrong. It sucks. Alright, well, I will do it as fast as I can. But that's something that I did want to mention when it comes to the DX version. You guys have it so good. it is easy, but nonetheless, it is fun type of easy. Like, there's so much more Pokemon that you could get. They're easier to recruit, so it's easier to collect, pretty much. You got more variety of moves because it goes up to Gen 8. And you could even find shiny Pokemon. The only shiny Pokemon that we could find here is Kecleon, and we can't even get that purple and green Kecleon, as far as I know. And what else? There's so much other things. There's Mega Evolutions, there's, you know, hint hint, primal forms and stuff like that. There's so much to it. And they give you so much treasure. And when it comes to the dojos, like I said, it's tutorial, and you level up so much more. It's crazy the amount of content that it's just, I don't know, it's unbelievable how good they have it made on the DX version. Like shiny Pokemon that you can find within dungeons. Oh, and not only that, like the limit to how many ally Pokemon that you can have is 4. Of course, the avatar being me, and then the partner Pokemon that you're stuck with for most of the game. And then 2 more Pokemon is as far as we could get within red and blue. But in the DX version, you could get up to 8 Pokemon. 8! And again, it's easy to recruit in that game, so you'll fill up 8 every single time. It's so much easier to just recruit everybody, pretty much, as so long as you got the right friend area. It's crazy. There is something else that I need to mention, but right quick, we're already back on the 3rd floor, and yeah, we're gonna go face these 2 Murkrows and Poochyenas. Long time no see, buddy. Oh jeez, I'm gonna try to kill these Poochyenas. I really should capitalize on the Murkrow. I'm just like too nervous because sometimes when you hit them, that's the moment that you get their attention. Oh my god, and I didn't even look at your direction and he decided to kill me. I bet Makuhita's tired of saying me. Like, I know that I'm with your cousin Pikachu because you look like, you know, a different type of Pikachu, like the fat Pikachu, you know, but yeah, I don't know. This time for sure I'm gonna go really quick. I'm just gonna go immediately, like right here, already at the stairs, 2nd floor, man, as fast as I can. I'm gonna go immediately to it. And look, here's the stairs again. See, I already told you I'm gonna be here as fast as possible. That's just what I'm gonna do. But these Poochyenas are blocking my way. You're not gonna stop me, Poochyenas. I'm gonna get to the 3rd floor. See, look, I'm already here. That took less than a minute. This time I won't lose, damn it. I just have to focus on this Poochyena, and I hope Pikachu does the right move. Thank you. He's not dead yet, though. Look at how much damage that does. That's more than half. Did I really just swing? I should have hit Murkrow. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, that did like 80% of my health. Oh my gosh. He Thundershocked the wrong Pokemon. Oh, not that it matters. One of those Murkrows was bound to hit me. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Man. And here's Makuhita again. Oh, back again already, huh? That wasn't even a minute. I bet it's what Makuhita is saying. Yeah, the DX people doesn't have to do this. Just free levels for them. And they get free TMs. And not only that, with like different abilities on top of abilities, like there's different like perks to it, is what I mean. Like you could have like, you know, for example, an additional ability that helps you with your hunger, or even helps you with your attack, or helps you with recruiting Pokemon and all that. And that is what I was gonna say before the whole boss thing, was that there's certain Pokemon, like for example Wailord, that will count as, you know, 2 spaces of Pokemon. So, you know, like I said about the 4 Pokemon thing, it would come down to 3 if we have Machop, Pikachu, and Wailord or something, because he'll fill in the 2 spaces. So you wouldn't be able to recruit any more Pokemon than that. Any Pokemon that are, you know, beyond bigger, you wouldn't be able to just continue fitting. You know, like I said, Wailord's an example, Onix is another of them. But again, in the DX version, it's just so much easier because I'm pretty sure it does fill in like 2 or 3. It's not like in this version, but it doesn't really matter when the justification is that they still could fill in like 3 more spots, you know, with 1, 2. Yeah, like if it fills in 3, that will count as 5 Pokemon, which are Avatar, Partner, and, you know, if we just assume that Wailord is what the example we're going to be using here, that's still 5, so they could still fill in 3 more. After, in Red and Blue version, we can't fit more than what Wailord already has. So that's just an idea of how much of an advantage that the DX has over us. They just have it so good. Like, I already seen 2 shiny Pokemon within like Chugga Conroy's DX playthrough already. I saw a shiny Dragonite and a shiny Espeon. And he's still not finished with like his Let's Play. That's just him playing normally. He wasn't actively searching for this. It just so happened to appear. But nonetheless, let's go take care of these Murkrows and Poochyenas. You know, Pikachu actually handled that Murkrow pretty well, and I'm surprised I lived the damage a lot better here. Oh man, we're actually doing pretty alright. I hope. We just have to jump this Murkrow. And there we go. It's about friggin' time. Oh, you have succeeded in your training. You've shown your worth. Without a doubt, you have grown more powerful from your training. May this success drive you to train even harder. Alright, so now we're gonna go straight to Thunderwave Cave. Remember, we got 3... I already forgotten. I say remember, but then I forget. What the heck is that about? I think it's 3, 5, and 6. Actually, it's 3, 4, and 5. It's not 3, 5, and 6 like I thought, but it's Wurmple, Voltorb, and the last one is... Okay, wait. Wurmple, Voltorb, and I think it's Nidoran Girl, I believe. I could be wrong, but yeah, there's something else I want to talk about in this episode, and that is when it comes to the fire type starters, because we already talked about the grass type starters, and honestly it's a lot easier to talk about the grass type starters because there's actually a good notable difference between all 3, being the all-rounder with Bulbasaur. You know, of course, I'm talking about just the grass type starters alone. The supportive defensive Chikorita, and of course the like speedy agile Trico. But for the fire type Pokemon, you already know it's Charmander, Cyndaquil, and Torchic. They're fairly similar. It's just the differences is the movesets. They're all highly offensive Pokemon with different traits when it comes to them. You know, you already know about Charmander being the baby Charizard pretty much. So it can be special, and it could also be physical, you know, with moves like Slash and Seismic Toss and all that. But it's not highly physical. I would say it more benefits on the special side. Cyndaquil as well, but not so much on the physical side. He's just exclusively special. And when it comes to Torchic, he can do both with like special and physical, but he should... I guess I would say he's more known to be more physical. Well, not just Torchic alone, but, you know, when it comes to his evolutions, he, you know, in the future becomes a firefighting type, so therefore he would be more physical. And, of course, you know, Charmander's last evolution, as we all know, will gain the flying type, so there is that. But as far as we know, like, he's not like, oh, we already found the Blast Seed. I already explained that. It's better that you bite on the Blast Seed rather than throw it. So there's that going for us. But yeah, I don't really see too much of Charizard using his flying type moves as often than his fire types. He's just usually always like the fire bringer. But out of the 3, the highly recommended Pokemon in this case has to be Cyndaquil. Now hear me out. Oh, by the way, this is the Wurmple right here. Thank you. Please come see me at the Pelipper's post office later. Yeah, we did that. Alright. And I'm pretty sure we already have an Oranberry in our bag. So, yeah, pretty much. So that's floor 3 out the way. But hear me out when it comes to Cyndaquil. I'm not just saying Cyndaquil because Typhlosion is my favorite Pokemon. No. I'm saying Cyndaquil because he has a move that greatly benefits Red and Blue. Because statuses is what really works when it comes to playing this game. Like paralyzing a Pokemon, sleeping a Pokemon, poisoning a Pokemon, burning and all that. But when it comes to Cyndaquil, what's something else of a status is accuracy dropping. He has Smokescreen, which if you use Smokescreen in this game, it's a little bit more likely that the Pokemon will miss. So imagine doing that on a boss battle where he does Smokescreen and then the boss Pokemon misses and then he does another Smokescreen and it keeps on Smokescreening you. Then chances are that Pokemon will have a hard chance of hitting you. And I've seen so many people that, you know, for those that use Cyndaquil, really benefit on that Smokescreen. But that's why it's so amazing and beneficial with Cyndaquil when it comes to Smokescreen. Unless you don't want to be that guy to just keep on using accuracy dropping moves. But it is pretty enjoyable to play as. Oh yeah, it was Pidgey, it wasn't Nidoran. That's who I meant. So yeah, we found Pidgey, and this is floor 4, so I was wrong about that too. So sorry about that. It's 3, 4, 5. So of course there is one more mission, or no, that's it. What the heck? Did I not deliver on the berry, or did I just not look? Thank you for rescuing me. This is the Wurmple talking. Here's the reward. Promise Gravel Rock 10. And some max elixir. With 5 points to add to our name. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's the reward. 100 Poké-Dollars. And then there's that. With the max elixir. 5 more rescue points. Oh, I didn't have to find the Voltorb. It was I supposed to just get the Oran Berry and that's it, and just leave the dungeon. It's just somewhere in that floor. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. So white tigers and dragons to you, and you've been scarred by the night. I'm out.